What is going on, everyone? Memory here, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit more about the 7th episode of Charlotte. And I did do a full review over this 7th episode, so I will have that link below. If you missed it, go check it out. But what I want to talk about in this video, it's going to be like a short discussion type video over the stuff that I really didn't get to cover in my full review of the Charlotte episode, because honestly at the time I wasn't thinking of this stuff that I'm about to talk about with you guys right now, and I want to know your thoughts on this stuff. It's going to be revolving around Ayumi's death, what everyone was talking about for this episode of Charlotte, and how Yu was going crazy, how he was dealing with Ayumi's death. I was really sad. We found out literally the first 30 seconds of the episode that Ayumi has passed away, but it brings up the question, is Ayumi really dead? Is she dead? Will we see her in the future maybe? What is happening with Ayumi and what's going to happen? I was on Twitter, I saw some things, I was talking to some people on Twitter, I was watching some other people's YouTube videos, like other reviewers about this episode of Charlotte, and I've came up with like 3 kind of scenarios, 3 kind of things with Ayumi, and these are not all my ideas. Like the third one I'm gonna mention is kind of like half mine and half of what other people were saying, but we pretty much all agree on this stuff, I'd say, for the most part. All like a bunch of other reviewers and the people I've been talking to on Twitter, if they want to like call me out and say, oh, I'm copying them or something, I mean, go right ahead. But we were all talking about this, honestly, everyone on Twitter, everyone on YouTube. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I see with Ayumi is the most obvious thing, obviously, is that she's actually dead, and Yu is going to have to just deal with this and cope with this for the rest of the series. Simple enough with that. The second thing is Ayumi is dead, but will the student council, will Yu, Tamori, Jojiro, and Yusa, will they come across someone with the ability to time travel, to where they could go back in time and prevent this event where Ayumi died from happening? I think that would be very interesting. And this is a supernatural anime, and it's Key and PA Works, which they are behind Angel Beats, so it pretty much tells you right there that anything is possible with that. So let me know what you thought about that second one. The third one, which I was kind of thinking about this before anyone else, honestly, and it was the idea that Ayumi is still alive, but somehow the government, the scientists, got a hold of her. And I think possibly, this may sound pretty far out there, but these scientists maybe have got a hold of Ayumi, and they're kind of forming her into how Tamori's brother is. And we all know how Tamori's brother is. Like, Tamori's brother doesn't even recognize Tamori as his own sister. And that would be very interesting, because let me tell you, we would have Tamori with her brother who's crazy and doesn't even recognize her as his own sister, and then we would have Yu with his messed up sister. So both of these main characters would have messed up siblings, and I think that would possibly bring them closer. I think that would be very interesting. So those 3 things, I want to know what you guys think about what I said. Do you think Ayumi is maybe still alive and she got captured by scientists, or do you think she's dead and with the possibility of time travel maybe sometime in future episodes, or do you think she's just dead and we're all going to have to move on? Yu's going to have to move on, everyone's going to have to move on. So let me know what y'all thought once again. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys. Peace out.